All right, Pisces or Pisces cross watcher. Also, feel free to reverse this message if you need to. Basically, what I'm getting in this one is some of you may want to watch the Aquarius message too. That one may not completely resonate, but whoever you guys could be dealing with, they could resonate with that possibly. I feel like there's a bit of a connection there to Aquarius message because I'm getting them out at the same time. So there has to be some type of connection here. You guys here may be like, look, I'm willing to do whatever you need. I'm willing to help you anywhere you need. And you just tell me. Basically, just tell me what you need, right? Should we title it that? Just tell me what you need and I'll be there. I'll be there. Yeah, just call my name and I'll be there. Like, I truly feel like you guys are going to be a true friend to someone or a true love, you know, if it's your partner even. If you're in a relationship. Or someone, a stranger. You may just be like, look, you know, somebody at work. Somebody you love, somebody you have a crush on, somebody you're talking to. I don't care who it is. This is somebody you're like, look, all you gotta do is tell me. I don't even, if you don't want to tell me details, that's fine, but I would rather know. But if you don't want to, that's fine. But I'm willing to do whatever. If you just want prayer, I'll pray. Here, I'll pray with you. Maybe you're not even a prayer, but you're like, look, if that's what you need from me, I'll give you whatever you need. Like, I will do whatever. Is it money? Do you need money? I will help you. Like, I understand that you're under a lot of stress. I understand that you're going through a lot, like whatever it is. You're basically being a massive support to someone, or you're willing to be, whether it's right now or in the near future. Pisces or Pisces cross watcher. Whoever clicked on this video, you're either offering this support to someone in any way. You're willing because you love someone, you care about them. You just want them to see that. You want them to see that you're there for them and you're willing to do whatever. You don't want to be a bother or a problem. If they need anything, you're like, I'm here, and you mean that shit. Or this is somebody doing this for you if it's reversed, which is amazing. Like, basically you're saying, I'm your backbone during this time. You can call on me. You can call on me. You can rely on me. Even if it's just shoulder to lean on, somebody to fucking talk to. You know what I mean? I know it's not easy. We'll get this matter solved, or this matter dissolved. Okay? This could be teachers even. It's about even, and I got this in Aquarius, says something about cooperation. There's complete cooperation in this one. Whereas someone's like, look, I'm willing to do whatever is best for you, whatever's best for everyone involved. I'm willing to do whatever needs to be done to make sure that there are no issues, there's no drama, there's no problems, there's no worry, no fear. I feel like somebody could be under a lot of fear or under a lot of stress. Like, I'm telling you right now, I feel like somebody's damn near you know what I'm seeing right now? Oh my god. I'm seeing the movie Drop Dead Fred. Have you guys ever seen that? It's really funny. I don't think the situation's funny though. It's like, it's no laughing matter. That's what I'm hearing. Something somebody's going through right now or just went through is no laughing matter. They're dead serious, but they can only handle so much, you know? But anyway, there's a scene on Drop Dead Fred where he, like, I think he shoves his head, or maybe she shoves his head. Somebody shoves his head in a refrigerator door. I think so. He's an imaginary friend. And his head gets smashed and it looks like a pancake and his hair is everywhere. That's what I'm seeing right now. I even think somebody's been neglecting their health. I think that maybe they've been having cold chills. They could even be feeling a little sick, but it's due to stress, really. There's too many duties. Too many duties. Somebody's overwhelmed. Maybe there's a single parent here. If not, I mean, it doesn't have to be. It's just, that would make a lot of sense to me. Somebody who's a single parent who just has like the fucking weight of the world, and one thing after the next, after the next, after the next. It's just like, wow. 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 Like, how much more can a bitch handle? You know what I mean? Man or woman. This can be anybody. It's just like, wow. If you're in a relationship, somebody's got a very supportive partner here. It's like, I'm willing to do anything you want, honey. You want me to cook for you? You want me to clean for you? You want me to go run errands, get the groceries? You want me to rub your feet? I'll wash your ass if you want me to. Whatever you want me to do. And I'm making light of it because I feel like maybe you'll be doing that. Or if you're the one needing a lot of help, somebody, or support service right now, that's okay. It's okay. Some of y'all may not make you. Whoever this is too, I feel like they hate it. Like, they hate having to receive help, but this is a lesson for them. Whoever hates asking for help or receiving help, or, you know, maybe because somebody here, when they have, people use it against them. So they just assume to take care of all of it on their own. But it's a little heavy at this point where someone's like, I can only handle so much before I'm gonna crack. I'm gonna crumble. I'm gonna fold. I don't even know what I'm gonna do, because I see like somebody's hair everywhere. Somebody's feeling rather disheveled. Like it's everything for this person to keep it all balanced. It's just too much. And it's hard for them to accept help. It's very hard. Especially it's hard for them to ask for help. So it's almost like you would have to ask them. You would have to even say, hey, what can I do for you? Because they're not going to volunteer that. This is definitely somebody, because they don't want to be a bother to anyone. I get that. This is somebody who doesn't want to be a bother. Or if it's you watching this video, somebody's like, man, I don't want to take from anybody. I don't want to bother anyone. I don't want to be a nuisance. You know, I can do it on my own, but it's like, can you though? It's okay if there's times when you can't. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It doesn't mean that you're not taking care of your responsibilities or that you can't handle things. No, it's just everybody needs help every now and then, you know? I feel like that's where you step in, cross-watcher or Pisces, and you're like, look, I got this. I'm willing to do it. If you need to not work today, that's fine. If you need to not wash the dishes, that's fine. If you need, I'm hearing it takes a village. If you need a support system, you need someone to do certain things. I don't know. I'll help you. If you need help with your bills, if you need people to cook for you and bring it, that's fine. I'm willing to do whatever you need. I just need you to tell me. I need you to let me know. Let me in the loop. Let me in. And then we can go from there. This may even be more than one person that ends up getting involved. I did get that in Aquarius, where I think several people are going to be having to get involved in a situation because it's gotten to the point where it's like beyond past the point of no return. That's this. That's somebody who's past the point of no return, or before they get to past the point of no return, it's like, let me help you out before you get there. Because I just can't even imagine the stress that you have on you and everything that you're going through, that it can be overwhelming. Like somebody may even like, I don't know, maybe there even gets like a, I have a little brain fog, honestly. Like after the Aquarius message, it doesn't mean it's an Aquarius, but it was, the message in general was very heavy, not to mention all the other things going on that I'm also dealing with. It's a lot, but I know it's part of the messages. I know it is. There's no coincidence here. So it's to the point where maybe even someone has to get like professional help. Maybe you're a professional at something and somebody needs your help. You could even find that whatever you do in your work, somebody needs your help. Like actually needs your help. Like more than normal. You're going to be needed more in the near future. And maybe you get overwhelmed. You know, you ever heard that saying like the healer needs healed too? The healer needs healing also. Do you guys remember that? 2:10 on the clock. Maybe someone is an Aquarius. Yeah. The healer needs healing too. Yeah. As healers, we sometimes forget the opportunity to tend to our own emotional and mental well-being in order to be of greater service to others. Exactly. This has everything to do with how can you pour into other people's cups if yours is empty. Whoever you're dealing with, whoever they are, whether professionally, family, romantically, a friend, this person has poured right now. I don't even know if they're telling you this, but I'm telling you. They have poured, and they're currently pouring into every single body else because it's like they have to, really. It's not they're making a poor decision. I think that they feel like they have to, or they do. Could be their own children, their own family. Like they have to do these things. This is it's their duty, but they have very little time to take care of themselves, and it's whether they realize it or not, it's getting to be to the point where, you know, someone's gonna have to give. They're going to need a little bit of time for themselves, or someone to talk to, or someone to just be there for them in whatever way. Even if you're doing distance Reiki on them, I don't care. Praying for them. Whatever you do, work your magic. Because I'm not saying cast on them. That's not what I'm saying. People will twist your words. I'm not saying cast on anybody, but just send them love, you know, or step up for them, be there for them, offer your help, offer your services. Say, hey, is there anything I can help you with? I got some free time or whatever, you know, can I help you with this, because they're going to need it. Or this is you and someone's needing to kind of do that for you, even if you're not one to accept that, you know. Shit's fucking hard out here. There can also be a subtle pressure for healers to be, or at least appear as, we've evolved beyond everyday emotional challenges. Yeah, like sometimes too, people think that when you've worked on a lot of things and sometimes people will think that healers got it all together. We're fucking emotional wrecks. You know what I mean? When you become a healer, or when you are a healer, not necessarily become a healer, but when you use the things that you've gone through to help others heal through their trauma, That doesn't mean that you're just like, you've got it all together. No. This would be like, you know, in fact, I used to have a therapist. This is a perfect example. I used to have a therapist, one of them, that now I don't know, maybe all the other ones were on medicine too. I don't know. But I had a therapist that told me at one point that she was on medicine and also had therapy. Like, she had to take therapy too, and medication. And that made a lot of sense to me. In fact, I believe she was one of my favorite therapists, and then she ended up moving, which devastated me. It was like, I had such an abandonment issue. But, yeah, I mean, can you imagine? I opened up to her and told her my whole life story, and just like, really, she became like my bestie, you know? I just felt so much comfort from her, but bless her heart, she had to get therapy probably for my ass, and no telling what else she heard from other people. And, but that made a lot of sense to me. I'm like, wow, yeah, I get it. I get it now. I didn't get it at the time, but I get it now for what I do, and just in my own general life. Like, when you're there for people, not just for what you do, but your family and your loved ones, that shit can really weigh on you to where it's like sometimes you need someone to talk to also. Sometimes you need an outlet because you're drained at the end of the day. I mean, everyone's plugging into you, and you're giving all this energy out, and you have nothing left. And then what happens? Then what good are you if you don't have you here? So, man, it's like somebody needs a lot of TLC right now, needing some TLC. I'm going to say they're needing more TLC during this time. I'll either title it something like that or just tell me what you need and I'll be there. Needing more TLC, needing more love, care, assistance. I'm hearing assistance. Someone may even need more assistance in school, for whoever that's for. Someone may be needing assistance, maybe even like actual assistance, either guidance, like guidance counselors, or assistants, assistant principals, or like assistants as in like certain classes, special classes, tutoring, things like that. Someone may need medical assistance. Someone may need mental assistance. That's fine. Don't we all? You know what I mean? Like a counselor, therapy. Someone may need all of the above. You know, there's no shame. There is no shame in this message, Aquarius's message, in any of them. Because at the end of the day, we're all here experiencing the human condition, and none of us have the answers. We're just kind of living and learning as we live, and then also unlearning all the things we've been programmed to believe. It's a lot. Can you imagine if we all like woke up 100% all at one time? We would go nuts. Every single person would go crazy. Like, we even need ego. Like, we need it. It's healthy to have ego. Because what, can you imagine? Can you imagine what would happen to humans if we all, no, none of us have it all together. Even the people who are sitting here like myself, and we're like, hey, talking and giving it, yeah, we can give advice and this and that, and we can say we see certain things because we've experienced a lot. We've all experienced different things. There's something to kind of learn from everyone that you meet in your life. There's something to be like, oh, you know, everyone's experienced something different. But at the end of the day, like, we're all going back home to our lives, and every day something new unfolds that we haven't really experienced before, even if we don't see it, you know? And then we have to ask for the discernment to be able to see, what did I learn today? What could I have learned today? What happened today that maybe was trying to teach me something? It's a lot. The shit is overwhelming. You know what I mean? And when you're bled dry, something to do with giving blood here, when you're bled dry, you can faint. You can energetically just be like, I can only handle so much, and that's okay to admit. You know, somebody actually does need your love and support right now, or you could use someone's love and support, and there again is not a damn bit of shame in that. And admitting that and accepting that and offering that, you know, depending on which side you're on. Because this shit is not easy. It's not easy, and some days are, you know, better, easier than others. But I mean, this is rough. This is a rough. I mean, the human condition, I don't know how any of us make it to like 20, really. I mean, I really don't. Think about it. So you know, having community, I'm actually learning this currently, is so important. It is so important. And sometimes on like a spiritual journey, you can get like lost, you know. I used to go from being like super uber religious to being like, no, I'm spiritual as hell. And now I'm like, I don't want to label myself any of it. I'm just here, I am, and I realize like I don't know a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And I've talked to you guys about that before. I'm very open. But like, fucking I don't, because no sooner do I think I've got something figured out from learning it the hard way, and then there's another hard thing to learn. You know what I mean? And the one thing I'm learning right now is how important community is. Like, no shit, how important. I don't mean just having a bunch of friends. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not even sort of talking about that. I'm saying community, opening up to people and being very open with people, and not just anyone, not people who wish to harm you, not people who want to find out things about you to fucking weaponize it against you, but people who are genuinely here to help. You know, doctors, therapists, family. If you don't have family, finding your, people call it your tribe, that also, people like support groups, that's it, support groups, people who will, you may not have the same story, but you may have similar experiences, and you can freaking help each other, you know, like, it's actually very important. Otherwise, before you know it, life gets very, very, very heavy. And sometimes in the spiritual community, at least I experienced this, and I allowed myself to take on this energy where you're like, no, I'm keeping it to myself, and I don't want to be too vulnerable, because people, if they know too much, they'll cast on you. Like, so what? Let them. That's their karma. They'll answer for that. You know what I'm saying? You need to be vulnerable. You need to be able to open up. You need about certain things to certain people, but you know, within reason. And sometimes if you're like, I don't have a reason, I don't know a reason, I can't reason, and that's when you have community. That's when you have other people who can reason at the time. You know, we can all be a help to each other. This is fucking so important. And I'm currently learning this. I'm currently dealing with this right now. And I have so many people that I'm, I guess, working with and going through and building a rapport with and a relationship with, like, in my physical day-to-day life right now. And I love it. I never thought I would say that months ago, because I had gotten to where I was like, can't trust anybody, can't open to anybody, and like, and I only felt like my family was really on here, and even then I didn't know who I could trust on here. Whereas it's not so much about that, you know. The people who don't mean well, they'll answer for that, and I have complete faith in every single bit of that. And the people who do, they'll find you and they'll stay if you allow them to. You stop pushing people away, you know. I don't mean you, but I'm talking to myself here, preaching to the fucking choir. And the right ones will understand when you need your space, and when you'll open up in your own time and things like that, you know. But you're not alone here. You are not alone. And you may be letting another person know. What is that noise? It sounds like a motorcycle or something. You may be letting another person know, like, hey, you're not alone. I've got your back. I'm here for you in whatever way you need me to be here for you. Like, this isn't about being intrusive in someone's life and saying, I demand you let me know, and if you won't let me be here for you the way that I want to be here for you. No, it's about being adapting to how someone needs you to be there for them. Sometimes people only need you to be there for them in distance, like loving them from a distance, but sending them positive energy constantly. That is such a healthy thing to do. But sometimes people who want to help, they have an idea of how they should be able to help, and then they can't accept when another person won't allow them to help in that way. But being a healer can also mean, or being there and loving someone can also mean, I love you how you need me to love you. And I'm there for you how you need me to be there for you. And if you need space and me to kind of do whatever I can from over here, then I'll do that, if that's what works best for you, because I don't want to invade your space. You know, I understand what you're going through can be very difficult, and I also understand that I am not you. I don't know how you're handling what's going on right now. I don't even know everything that's going on right now. So I'm willing to do whatever it is that you need me to do, but please know that I'm willing to do something. If you need me, I'm here, and I would love to be of service to you and help you out. I mean, there are not enough people on this planet like that, but if somebody is lucky enough to have someone like you in their life, in their corner, Pisces or cross-watcher, or vice versa, if this is you going through that and you're lucky enough to have someone here who's like, look, if you need any, like, in whatever way, I'm here. You know, we don't have to go hang out. We don't have to talk every day. We don't have to talk at all, honestly. Like, just let me know in whatever way I can be of service, and I'm there. That is so big. That is big. It's like, I'm here. You've got me. You've got my number. You've got my address, or you've got my support. You've got my word. You've got my social media account. Like, you know, no matter how direct support is here or how indirect support is, the fact is that we have it, that we have support, and that's everything. So that's your message today, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.